Oh my golly, guys, welcome back to another video. This is your girl Miss Bev. Another video. It's so funny. Yesterday I woke up, this morning I woke up and felt so like another time, like, why am I even bothering with the channel? And somebody told me I'm wearing these are my students. My students made these for me from so 2 years now, and I still have them, guys. So don't add anything to these things. I went somewhere and I went to a supermarket, and one young lady, she says, is that for fashion, or is it for fashion, or is it for something? And I said, no, I just wear it. This is like an antique ring. And I just wear it on my thumb because it's big enough to fit my thumb. It loosely fit this finger. So I could wear it on this one probably. So I didn't know there was a connotation to wearing rings on the thumb. But this is just, this is just my little thing. So there's nothing attached to it, guys. Nothing. This is what makes sense. I have my 3 children too, so I have nothing against anybody, but I'm just saying, because I wear a thumb ring, it doesn't mean it has no meaning to it. It's just fashion. And these are my students who made them. I taught them how to. I bought a couple sets of beads on Amazon because I was teaching them how they could just right there in school become entrepreneurs. They could make their beads and sell them, and I actually bought these from them for $2 a piece. So that's what this colorful one is for, and this one I like, So I going back into, this week has been last week into this week, just going back and remembering. I don't know how many of you out there, have had your parents telling teachers, beat them but just save the 2 eyeball. Give people power to abuse you. And there were some of them who were so merciless. They just beat you because they got the right to beat you. And so if you cough when you shouldn't cough, you get a beating. Whatever happens beyond your control, you were beaten like a wild animal. But this is a girl. I'm here. I'm here to tell the stories. So thank God. God has been merciful. God has carried me through many valleys, many. And I'm here tonight because I don't know if you can see this mark on my hand. See that black mark, guys? See that? That I got it from my grandmother telling my basic school teacher, not my 9th grade teacher, my basic school teacher. Granny gave her the power to beat me. To beat her. If she do nothing wrong, beat her. Just beat her. And so just think back, I started basic school at 5 years old. Because I remembered as I got a little bit older, maybe I was 4, that the City Mission Church, which was as we come from through the pathway from where our home was and coming past Uncle Charlie, coming down past Mass Ashley them. It was Mass Ashley them who had a lot of cows, and his mom lived on one side and he lived up on the hill. And when they were ready, they let loose them cows, and I had to pass through. But it was their property, so they were free to let loose their cows. And sometimes you're coming down, and as you turn the corner in the mud place there, you just come buck up on the cow them in the path, just there. And my God, you have to go through the trauma of trying to pass them, because you don't know which of them are going to come after you, so them are come buck you down. But thank God nothing happened to me in the bushes there. Thank God. Thank God. So many of you are saying write a book. I'm telling you, when I see what happened to children today, even in, like early morning, they're going to school and the things that happen to them, and I keep reflecting on back where I lived, the forests, the boy, I tell you, God has been good to me. But tonight I just wanted to talk about telling teachers to beat your picnic. Just save the 2 eyeball. So I'm here, guys. This is your girl, Miss Bev, with another video. Let me just say thanks to all of you watching the videos and leaving a comment and just encouraging and empowering me and just appreciating. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for kind words. Thank you. I truly appreciate it all. My members, I thank you for that extra contribution to my channel. And a lot of times, like sometimes I feel like, what am I doing? All these videos but thank you. When you respond, it makes me want to continue on. When you respond, when you have conversations with me, it encourages me to keep going. So yeah, infant school, and needed to pee, and I didn't ask to go pee, and I peed up myself. I was 5 years old, peed up myself in the classroom, sat on the bench, and I just peed. And Miss Gatti, her name was Miss Gatti. Miss Gatti reload the old belt to say, those people back then were so, she didn't have any kids, and I think she couldn't understand. And she was just a brute. I said, she took out the belt to someone and she beat me. She beat, like, it's like the beating, I can remember it clearly. Because that was a beating that gave me the belt hit so hard into my flesh that it cut. You see this sore, this mark, never went away. This was from Miss Gatti's belt. And I'm how many years old now? And it never left. Granny tell her, beat her. And so she just felt empowered. Would never beat the red kid pitting them. Not beat them for leave a mark on them. But we the little black rusty pitting them barefoot in them space. God Almighty, we paid the price. We paid the price. And because them know say Granny not go come make no noise, Granny not go say nothing. But this time, when we go home with the big cut on my hand, Granny did have to get up and move. And she went up there, she carried me back up there to the woman yard. And whatever them talk about, she end up with Granny. One shilling. 1 shilling. I think 1 shilling, right. Give Granny 1 shilling for the cut where she cut up my hand. Brutal people. And I wasn't a dunce child, and this is what I said. Regardless, I wasn't a dunce kid. I tried it when we were doing with timetable. I used to love math. So when we do with timetable, 2 1s 2, 2 into 2 goes 1 time. 2 2s 4, 2 into 4 goes 2 times. I was teaching that to Kayla, how you divide and multiply together. Love my work, man. Sunday evening, when Granny would come home, because sometimes Granny gone visit people, and so she never come in that early. But when Granny come in early and with their yard man out the road and wait for her to come. With their yard man and Granny did it. Me can't come broke me stick them Make me bungles of 10. So you need 100 of them you broke. It was a soft leaf. I don't remember what they call that bush. But it very soft leaves that it had. And when they were dry, they were perfect. You had joints on it. So when they were dry, it was perfect to break them in the joints and get your bundles of 10. And you tie it up with your piece of cloth. And you have them to go to school. And so me had that. Me used to pick up buckle scupper, we call it, but they're bottle covers. Me used to love pick up those. You go to the shop, them wherever they sell beer or aerated water and them something. You go there like where they have a bar and them just open the beer and them sweep out the bottle cover them. I used to love go pick them up. I have my 100 bottle covers to count. And I had them at school and I have them at home. So I used to do my due diligence, So when it come to multiplication and when me never have no problem with that in arithmetic, never have no problems. Cause I love my work and I do my work. The one of the problem was that slate. That old slate what them used to make them used to make we have to use for school. Chop and when the slate, as it you buy the new slate and the slate drop, you couldn't help it. You couldn't help it. You get your new slate and they put it in that like a frame. But you go on and in a bag, have it in a bag, you just have it in your hand. And you get a little piece of you know, the little piece of pen, the thing that you used to what they call it. It wasn't chalk, but it was a piece of what made the slate. It was a piece of slate, but it was in pencil form, a little skinny pencil like, to write on the slate. But you go on and the slate drops a pop, and the slate broke. And sometimes it broke, and sometimes the frame get messed up, so you know no frame. So it broke, and you just have half a slate to go to school with. And then call it chopper slate, go buy new slate. Chopper slate, go buy new slate. Then it break, and it break in a triangle form, so you just hold the piece, a skinny piece, and you just go on to school, you don't care. And you put them with that tease that daylight so to you. Chopper slate. Because it really look like a chopper, because the way you hold it on the pointy piece, look like you go chop bush. And put me with that tease you. But you couldn't. I'm saying, I don't know how we did. How it is we did so well. Because I tell you, it was rough. Every little thing them bust out the belt and beat you behind. Just beat you up like they never like you. Because that's how me always look when I say they must not like you. Why them have to quick to beat you? You know, you look at the kids that beat, the brown-skinned kids, and them don't get no lick. They would talk to them, but they're not getting no lick. The kids, them who them parents have any little thing, them have a shop, them have anything. But you who them knows and have nobody to stand up for you, you just eat roast and boil. You're walking at the line and your foot bounce upon a stone and you step to the side. You get licked for out of the line. My God in heaven, me tell you. It's a good thing we learn how to grow up and just work hard and don't even think about these people. Because I do think about them. Even the principal, I heard, they had bought when they stopped teaching. They went to Pepper in St. Elizabeth, and I think they had a store. And I remember one guy when we had our past student thing, and he was saying that, you know, a lot of people are mad at how she used to treat us. And that's when they go there, she begging, I wonder if you come look for me, they mustn't really forget about me. But she was so mean to people's children. Just mean and wicked. And when we did our math, when we did our work, she taught the math and stuff like that. And she took us from the 6th grade. I didn't go to 5th. So I'm in 6th grade younger than the rest of kids then. And yet when 6th grade finished, she took me from 6th grade again. Me still younger. But 1 year behind them, the pitney there. And she took us not to 7th grade, not to 8th grade, but put we in a 9th grade, 6 away. And even though we could have done the math and I come first, second, and third up at the top, when we come down, it's a different shell shock. So when they tested my son, I said, oh, him little 6th grade pitney, I come talk about him doing 8-year-old work and to move. I said, no, he will go step by step. Let him come home with the A's and the B's in age group level. But no, Because when you force people and put them in these upper grades and them not treat you differently, them just put you in and blend you in, and you must perform like them, and you must it's an ugly thing. And I remember we used to do the math, and when she moved from arithmetic, they had called it now the new mathematics, new math. So now they start putting things in word form. And poor me, oh my God, no matter how I did good with arithmetic, I couldn't figure it out. And because the woman was so rough and just so harsh, I couldn't manage it. I would do my work, and when she'd call out with something, she would, Bev, 7, 2 out of 6. And she just fling your book on the floor. Just throw your book on the floor. Anybody who fail, she just throw the book and you have to go up there, you know, and just go stoop and pick it up. You shame like a dog, because grade 9 was huge, because that was like the auditorium. So we had a lot of kids. The 9th grade kids are there. The extra kids who she kept back for years, because you'd finish at 15 and done, but she kept back people. She said, you could come. Parents, I said, Lord, I don't have nothing for them, come sit down home, and used to make them come. So that grade was full. All the way down to the canteen, because that area you have the canteen, open space, and then it comes, the grade 9, it just flows, one big thing, then you have the platform right there. So it was our assembly space. And bench them full up the space all the way back, man, go touch the canteen. You know, then behind you have the canteen table them, where the big girls could have go sit down, and the boy them and go sit down, and some of them did smart. But we young little pitney, we couldn't manage. I remember one time I was sitting next to this girl, she gave a test the day, and I'm trying to figure out my work, and this girl, her mom, and I think her dad was in England, long curly hair. I think they were Indians. And the girl sit next to me, and she was weak. She was weak in every area. She couldn't manage nothing. And she know that, you know, pass a test, so she probably would get licked. So, why you never study? Why you never this? I mean, did I try to do my work? And the girl asked me how to do something, you know. And I tell her, I said, no talk. And the woman said me. And I tell her, I said, she did ask me. And she no beat the girl, you know. She threw 2 lick over my back. Throw 2 lick, boy, I tell you. Throw 2 lick. When you see she with that piece of leather, it was a big piece of cowskin leather, this. And when you see she roll that up and walk with it when the officers come, she's so nice. She walks around with them, but she'll mark you. Any pitney what she say, just wait till them officers leave. And them come, and there's no strap to be seen. And she's the nicest until them leave. Because them days when education officers come around, it wasn't them like a fool something what come around today, grinny, and they were serious people, upstanding people, jacket and tie, tall, and just, even whether them tall or not, but they were really upstanding. They walk around, mean business, and they look at the school, and they look at the classrooms, and they look at, you know, it was beautiful. Today them just so licky, and so them don't even address things in the school. Them just make people do what they want to do, you know. But boy, remember one time she did say, we never really hear it. Because we know, so we go to school late, we always get lick. We have to run up the hill. Because going to school was uphill, straight up. And when you come home now, down the hill. and you're running at the man, you just a run. You just a walk and run. Because you know what, if you go late in a man, because you go late, them lock the gate. And them lock you out, that's no one. When something is done, devotion done, and she come and meet you at the door, some people try to break in and run, but you have them boy, they would catch you for. So you just have to turn up, take your lick and go. I don't know, she never tired. You just turn up out the door, wait for the lick. My God in heaven. And she know where I come from far. Get a feed hog, go tie out the goat, them go carry water come. And then I have to get ready and run gone, so they have to go shop. Go buy like something for come back for breakfast. And then go tie out the goat them. And for come back, come wash up and for go to school. And she's still out there waiting for beat you. And then some days we got there early. And it was nice. And one morning we get there early. And she teach lessons in that early morning. She was good with that. She really supported the kids. And no pay. Parents didn't pay for lessons. It was free. And come. And me want water for drink, and me go bend down. We had hibiscus around the ear. It was a nice school. Well kept when she was there and her husband. Well kept. And I bend down, man. And me go to the pipe and turn on the pipe and catch me water in my hand. And boy, she see me and she say, who that? Bring her come. And I go, them bring me in. Cause them big pitney, that was wicked enough. Well, again, I'm have to listen to her. So as soon as he said, bring her come, one of them get up, of course, come lead me, usher me into her. She just, in front of the whole heap of pitney, I take lessons, you know. And clap me over my back with her big belt. So you just hold the tears, you're gonna cry. But I just sit there sometimes, I look back and I said, yeah, I should write my book. I could write, I thought of writing 3 books. I could write about my childhood days up there, you know, which would include my school days, my church days, my family. Then I thought about writing when I come to my mom's family. Then I thought about writing when I migrated to America. And then I wanted to write about my teaching experience because I had so many years doing that. I've touched so many lives, parents and children alike. But them days, man, I tell you, they were not easy. But they were still so much fun. You get the liquor and you then laugh after pit, them laugh after you. Some of them sorry for you. Got them I said, boy, you're wicked bad. You know, just a good drink like a water under the pipe. Because she has to pick a cup. But when if you get cup, yeah, I could have carried a plastic cup. And I could have carried one condensed can or beat down the edge and bend back the handle. I think I did a video and show you guys how it was. You know, we could have carried that, but we never have book bag for carry to school. When we went to school, we didn't have book bags to put anything in. So we go carry it in our hand. That should beat you, man, if you go drink under the pipe. You should not want nobody drink at the pipe. If you bring cup, if you come drink water. But that's how the thing go. When it costs life, them not cost nothing. As long as you have life, you have hope. Did the video this morning. As long as you have life, you have hope. Perseverance. Have resilience to keep building. You know, get mad and run away and then give up on school. Still go on to school. Gladly. Go on to school. And I did bright. So I did glad for that. Could I manage the work? I manage the work I did right nice. I manage the work and I go grade 2. Them allow me to write with the nib pen. The write from the ink well. You have your little what the pen the name? But you had the pen with the nib on it. Fountain pen. You had like a fountain pen. And you get them, pour your little ink into we had ink wells. And they would pour the little ink in it. Oh my God, my penmanship was beautiful. You dip it and you write, and you dip it and you write. I loved it. I love those days. Remember Miss Elsa was my 2nd grade teacher. Such a nice lady. Just so humble and so poised. And she walks. And those teachers back then used to dress so nice. No tights and them sitting there coming on a school for picnic. They used to dress in the nice little skirts and the straight skirts and the tucked in button down shirts. You had the soft green. You had the baby blue. All them button down shirts. I don't know if you guys remember them. And when you look at your teacher, they walked with such dignity and pride. And the young men who they hired had to wear the button-up shirts, tucked in. It was so nice. Nowadays, teacher just wear what them want wear come to school. Them wear the tights and them whole body print out tonight and stand up and teach children. I am not bragging, but I wore jeans. There was a time when I would wear jeans on Fridays. But usually I just wear my suit. I wear a suit. I have people making my suits. My sister-in-law used to make them here in Jamaica. My husband brings them up, or the last set, was it my husband who brought them, or she mailed them for me? I used to just make like 5 suits every time she would build my suits. My husband comes down and buy material, or she would buy the linen material in Santa Cruz, sew them, and he would bring them up. And so I always had suits that I wear to school, and with my pocket. So I was never a person wearing tights and them something. And when I wore my jeans, it wasn't jeans with tuck-in shirt and my body, with like a bottom. We wear dropped over shirts. And man, today just changed. You don't know. Teachers used to dress so nicely. So nicely. Everybody. Everyone. No teacher not coming no Crocs and no this and that. They coming in their dress shoes. Nice black shoes. That's what was expected of them. But then it just changed. They accept less and less, and until teachers just come out they want to come. Kudos and shout out to the teacher them who still dress professionally and take them jobs seriously, because we have to dress to uplift children. If we're saying to them you have to carry yourself with dignity and pride, how are you going to carry yourself less? How are you going to go less if you're telling the kids to look up to you and to do, But tonight we just needed to reminisce again, as reminiscence about them days. Recess did nice. They never ever have proper toilets and stuff. It was just bad. Them days, so many of you used the pit toilet, and you had kids who would have just go down and use the floor. Just, man. But we used to play, man. When recess come and that bell ring, bidding, recess, you run out the door and you run down the hill. And I did pure common grass when you're picnic, when you're in that basic school. You play. And you go back to school, and later in the evening again you get recess again. And then we used to get milk. We used to line up from over the basic school, cross the road into the big schoolyard and go around a canteen and go get with milk. And we would go through the gate, through the big gate. We'd go through that opening, and we had to walk past the grade 9. And you have to be in a straight line, and you have to shy. You're shy because they might look upon you. And you walk, finger upon your lip, not a sound. And you go in and you get your cup of milk. Remember them in the when 62 and them Independence cup, and the schools got them heap of Independence cup, red and green, and I don't know the next color. But I remembered well, and you go in and you get your cup, and you take your finger from your mouth and thank you. And you drink, man, them add sugar to the milk powder. And it was refreshingly good. And that was your little pick-me-upper before school let out. And you drink and you go round on the line and you go back and you get ready now too. And you have to walk, go in, and them have it on the thing, and you pick up one and drink, and you pick up one, go round, and everybody pick up, go round, and then go back and put down their cup. And we head out again, quiet as a mouse. And we finger palm we mouth, one hand behind we. And we walk just like that, right through back, through the schoolyard, through the school gate, cross the road and go back to our school. There were some good times. I don't remember if Miss Getty ever lit me again after she did cut up me, after she did beat me so hard and cut me. That was a deep cutting. I never go and I said, the scar stayed with me all these years. So the scar there. Okay. The scar right here, sir. All these years. So wicked the lick was what she licked me. For little and nothing, can me never fight. Me never trouble nobody nothing. Me just did one pee and never asked to go pee. And me stand up and pee up. Me say she beat me up for that. Beat me bad. But I'm here to tell the story. And I give God the glory. That with all of them something there, them abusive behaviors, that I didn't take it personal and make me and make it stunt my growth or stunt my blessings that God had in store for me. Them happen and I live past them, live above them, and made the best use of my life. I never allowed the bitterness and the anger to overpower me. I kept thriving, and as God opened doors for me, I thank God that He opened so many doors and that I was able to give back to society in a positive way. Able to raise my children, and they are loving and kind and decent and successful, giving back to society as well. So I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a lot to be thankful for. And so tonight, I just want to say, everything is gonna be all right. Whatever your situation is or whatever you're going through, it too will pass. Just reach out to Christ. A lot of my tears, as I tell you guys in the video, that I used to just ask my father, why did you die and leave me? Why did you die and leave me here for them to treat me so badly? But I'm still here. So I have to say it's a good thing, I'm still here. So I give God the glory for that. And thankful He didn't leave me nor forsake me, but He continued to be by my side forever and ever. Be good to yourselves. Be grateful for where you are today. Forgive the past. Don't forget it, because that's your past. Don't forget it. But just try to forgive those who did bad, because at the end of the day, you're here. And I'm telling you, if you should go back and take a walk through down history, you're going to just shake your head, because nothing good became of them. Nothing good became of the abusers. Take care.